So today I'm going to be showing you how to tow a vehicle. My dad's going to be driving this truck and we've got a tow strap. We just have the tow strap hooked onto the hitch. You'll want it to be somewhere on the vehicle that is made for pulling. And then on whatever vehicle you are pulling, you want to make sure you put it in some spot that isn't part of the steering. So that member that I have it wrapped around is the main like engine mount frame part of the car, so we should be completely fine pulling from right there. I gotta put the key in the steering column, otherwise, because if we don't have the key, the steering column's locked.
That looks like the right key.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
I don't know why there'd be
Ford car. Here we go. Okay, good.
Oh, how are your brakes feel?
Oh yeah. Whoop. Strap broke. Thankfully we have two different straps. But the strap broke because it was kind of already damaged in one spot. Boing.
Oh, did it break in a weak spot?
Yeah, it had a weak spot. Should we just tie it?
Absolutely. Tie this one around this one. And then you tie this one around this one, and it'll cinch together and never want to come apart. And be like married. Happily married, I should say.
That's where the term tied the knot came from. Because that knot doesn't untie.
That knot works well.
Perfect.
I think, did I rock you at all? Or?
Yeah, I moved a little bit. I turned the wheels a little though, because I'm gonna have to.
I'll get this a little better angle now.
There we go. We're moving now. Oh, we started to. Am I in neutral? Oh, there we go. It's also very important. Make sure you put the car in neutral before you try getting pulled, otherwise you won't pull very good. It's kind of interesting because in this vehicle I can't really see the strap, but I generally like to apply enough brake to keep the strap tight at all times. And now we're just gonna kind of tootle along because the back vehicle basically has to do all of the braking, which, yeah, the brakes are still working, so that's good. See, I can't see that amazingly, but we're on the road. So you just want to watch the strap of the person ahead of you, and if you see slack appearing in the strap, you want to apply a little bit of brake to keep that strap tight, because once that strap gets loose and starts to bounce your vehicle, it can get pretty rough. And over the last few years, I've gotten to be the sitting guy in lots of towed vehicles. Just, we've had to deal with some old vehicles on rental properties that people abandon there, pulling them away. And in one instance, we had a car that actually had no brakes. The brakes didn't work at all. Well, they worked initially. They worked for the first like 2 blocks, and then every time he stopped, I just hit him in the bumper. It was really awkward because I'm like stomping on the brakes, and like I think I even tried shifting it into gear and pulling the emergency brake, but no matter what I did, I couldn't do anything. Interesting to note that our speedometer does still work. If we see any brake lights, or if we suspect that we're starting to go faster than the vehicle ahead of us, then we will step on the brake. Which right now it looks like we're in good shape. No traffic behind us coming to pass. So I guess we'll just kind of enjoy the ride. It smells like mouse pee in here. Kind of a cool car, but needs a little bit of work in order for it to be nice again. 1978 Ford Lincoln, I think is what this vehicle is. Also a good idea to have your hazard lights on. Still sitting happily at about 30 miles per hour. We're about to start going down a hill. So I'm just watching that strap. If I see that strap get loose at all, I'm gonna apply a little bit of brake. And we were just passed by the first vehicle. Looks like there's another truck coming up behind us. Second vehicle passing. mice. Mice are just awful. So I just saw the blinker come on. So he hasn't applied any brake yet. I'm applying brake though to slow down both the truck and the car. We're just gonna follow right behind him. So I don't think he applied any brake just now. I thought we were turning in a couple more miles, but apparently we were turning right there. So you just gotta pay attention to whatever vehicle is pulling you. It's also a good idea to have your phone so that you can call the driver ahead and communicate directly that way, but I accidentally left my phone back at the shop this morning, so we're just having to pay extra close attention to our lead vehicle. He's now signaled the blinker, so I'm applying brake again. Just trying to keep that strap tight. Now applying brake in a little bit more earnest way. And we're taking a right. No power steering, of course, since everything's turned off, so it actually takes a good bit of force to turn this. Oh, see that? That was a little bit of a bounce. So now I'm applying a little bit of brake, letting off. Applying a little bit of brake, letting off. There we go. So now it's straightened back out, but I don't think you could probably see the strap, but it definitely did a boing movement. Kind of lurched the vehicle slightly. I'm gonna make a left in my driveway. And he took the turn wide so that I could take the turn a little bit sharp. There we go. Now you know how to tie one of those knots. Yeah, I wouldn't want to try to untie that now.
You won't. That's how you tie two ropes together, but you never want to come apart. What engine is this in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, these guys, get on there, get some mice.
What's that can for?
This?
No, this one.
Oh, it's
Yep,
for
that
vacuum. It's vacuum tank.
That looks just like a bean can.
It was.
Same with that one over there.
Kitty.
So anyway, I hope that you found that video helpful in just a couple of tips that I've picked up from actually being towed in vehicles. If you have any other suggestions or whatever, you can comment them down below. Talk to you later.